And so we move to our final award this evening, and that is the Sir Richard Hadlee Medal. It is always a pleasure to have the man himself in the room with us, and doubly special that we get to be in his home city tonight. Would you please welcome to the stage the man himself, Sir Richard Hadlee.
Thanks, Scotty. Professional as ever. You've done a remarkable comparing for us today, so thank you very much for that. Good evening to you, everybody. Always a pleasure to be here to present the Supreme Award for Men. And it's also a great pleasure to have the awards dinner back in Christchurch. And may it continue in future years to come. I'd just like to make a couple of brief comments before presenting this award. And if I could say that on behalf of the Chapel and Hadlee families, I'd like to thank New Zealand Cricket and Cricket Australia for extending the Chapel Hadlee Trophy to include both forms of white ball cricket. It is a great decision, and we as families are very pleased with what is happening. It adds more relevance and importance to the trophy and allows the trophy to be contested more often. So well done to New Zealand Cricket and Cricket Australia. Secondly, I've always been a great follower and fan of fast bowlers all over the world. For decades, and I mean decades, I've admired the skills and performances of the world's best. And over the last few weeks, it's been a great pleasure to see and witness the birth of two New Zealand young fast bowlers who have great talent. I congratulate Will O'Rourke and Ben Sears on their debut and early successes. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that you're going to serve New Zealand cricket well in the future, and I certainly hope that you get plenty of opportunities. Take heed, selectors. Over the last 13 years, there have been 8 different players who have won the medal that bears my name. Some are multiple winners. Last year, we had a new winner in Daryl Mitchell, but tonight we also have a new champion, Rachin Ravindra.
There's the pull shot, gets 100. Take a bow. First batsman to score 3 centuries in debut World Cup.
Come make my jeans, come help me out. Living in the city ain't so bad. Come make my jeans, come help me out.
Use of the feet up and over.
Oh, pulls that away.
Double 100 for Rachin Ravindra. That is a top knock. Well played.
Blue eyes for my son, an extra foot for my daughter. Gifts from a land that I don't even know I was too slow.
Well, much to what you just said, what do you make of this?
Yeah, to be honest, pretty unexpected. I mean, the amount of talent that's in this room, I'm pretty humbled to receive this award.
What does it mean to you to win the Sir Richard Hadlee Medal?
Yeah, I think like a lot of the lads have sort of touched on it before, it's obviously special to be recognised by New Zealand cricket. I mean, you give your heart and soul to the fern on your chest, and you try give it your best every time you go out, and whether that sort of comes out in individual success or whatever it is, you just don't know. I mean, what I've tried to do is just drive the team forward, and that's kind of the mantra of the team, and the lads have bought in for a number of years, probably the reason why the Black Caps have been so successful for a period of time. So, no, it's pretty special to be here.
You've announced yourself onto the international scene in remarkable fashion, particularly at the World Cup. Is there a moment or a match that sticks out for you?
Yeah, I guess, well, it's hard to just say one moment, I guess, because over a period of time, I'm 24 now, I've played cricket for a long time, I guess, in terms of training and plenty of hours in the in the nets with my dad and a lot of people around me. So it's hard to pinpoint an exact moment, but it probably, I guess, the first game of the World Cup and being able to share that special partnership with my close mate Dev, and that ending up and being a pretty cool win for us, obviously after the heartbreak in 2019, and being able to get one over the England boys.
How do you reflect on the last 12 months realising a boyhood dream?
Yeah, it's difficult to put into words. I think you always hopefully see yourself playing for New Zealand and representing this, the special team, and to be able to do it with such great people around me, with such great veterans to teach me great lessons, and a great support staff has been special. And last time I sort of received an award from Sir Richard was sort of when I was back here in 2015, 2016, so that Gillette Young Player of the Year. So, it's, I guess, not necessarily full circle, but it's pretty incredible being able to sit here 8 years later.
You touched on your dad before. Is it true that he used to have stacks of DVDs with the best cover drives for you to watch?
We were seriously bizarre people. To put it simply, yeah, we'd go through countless training routines. Just for example, we'd get a CD and we'd copy, Tindalka's straight drive or Dravid's flick shot or Ponting's pull shot, and I'd go in the nets and try replicate that, and it turned into Kane's back foot punch and Roscoe's slog sweep and just those sort of little things. And yeah, it's pretty surreal to be sharing a changing room with those sort of guys.
I think the term is cricket tragics. I think that's what that comes down to, Rachin. But obviously super special for you, and you've just touched on it too, your family. How immense has their support been in your career?
Oh, for sure. I know Mum and Dad are pretty nervous watchers of the game. I think they always say they're going to come and watch, but they never quite make it off the couch. But I know they sort of stay up as late as they can, watch any, wherever part of the world we are. Not even just me playing, but even if it's the Wellington Firebirds, Dad will tune in every time, or, the Black Caps, they'll always watch. So they're not just sort of Rachin Ravindra fans, they're obviously big cricket fans in general, but Mum and Dad have been there all the way. Mum's, woken me up early, had everything, all those little things, and Dad's kind of broken himself, his shoulder's gone, his knee's gone, all that. But yeah, I'm not just them, but there's been so many people that it's very, very hard to list. It's been such a long list of people that helped me along the way. So, I'm very sort of grateful to have so many amazing people in my life.
Slight segue here. 362,000 Instagram followers. Can you remember what you had before cricket?
Oh, no, I don't know. I have no idea.
Who keeps you humble? I hear your schoolmates are quite good at doing that.
Yeah, we have quite a big group chat. I'm sure my mates are watching now. They have a big group chat where they kind of get around the boys all the time, and we've had that relationship with them for a while. But it's usually Mum and Dad who come in quite hot. Dad's kind of that proud parent that's never going to admit it, I think, and Mum's sort of the other way. She's always going to message me and stuff, but yeah, they keep the cards pretty close to their chest and always maintain, be humble, and everything else will sort of come its way.
You said full circle, but this is just the beginning. What are you looking forward to in the next 12 months, and what's your goals moving forward?
Yeah, I'm not like a massive goal setter in that sense, because there's a lot of unknowns and a lot of uncontrollables that sort of spur up in those moments. So I think it's just day by day and leading into the process and enjoying what's in front of you. I think that's something that this team has done for a long period of time and sort of instilled in its players. So I think if we all can sort of follow that mantra, hopefully we'll be all good.
Congratulations on behalf of everyone here for being this year's Sir Richard Hadlee medalist.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much.